Are you asking yourself, where should I start with my Casper test prep? It's not an uncommon question to have. Casper is notorious for its unpredictability, and the Casper test is difficult to prepare for, but not impossible. The key to a successful Casper answer is having answer strategies for Casper question types. You must design an approach to tackle any question category you may face. So in this video, I will give you our top 10 tips to help you ace the Casper test. Hi, I'm Natalie Stoberman and I'm an admissions associate here at BMO. Before we get started, subscribe on whatever social media channel that you're watching this on so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And if you'd like us to help you ace your Casper, visit caspertestprep.com to schedule your free initial consultation. And FYI, check out the timestamps in the description of this video so you can navigate to specific sections that you're interested in. In this video, I'll cover the top 10 tips to ace Casper. And we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions. So comment below for your chance to win. And we have the best Casper test prep strategy that will help you ace the big exam. So keep watching to find out. With that said, let's get started. Top 10 tips to ace Casper. 1. Learn the fundamentals of the test. At its core, the Casper test is an online situational judgment test claimed to evaluate an applicant's qualitative or soft skills, such as professionalism, maturity, and communication. Often, Casper is issued as an additional step between application and later in-person interviews, allowing the admissions committee to determine a candidate's likely suitability. As many schools and programs now engage in a holistic review, that encompasses a candidate's personal, professional, and scholastic competencies. And evaluations like the Casper test are intended to allow students to provide crucial insights into their own priorities and values so that these can be considered alongside their academic achievements. Casper has been shown to count for up to a third of an applicant's pre-interview score, meaning that effective Casper test prep is absolutely crucial for performing well and getting an interview. In taking the Casper test, you will be presented with 12 prompts and you'll have to respond to a set of 3 questions related to each prompt. The prompts are presented in either video or text format and can be based on professional ethics, real-life situations, or hot topics in your field, just to name a few themes. The associated questions that you'll face in the Casper test offer you the opportunity to demonstrate key qualities that medical schools are looking for as a future professional in your discipline. 2. Read up on headlines, ethics, and self-reflection. Initially, you can start your Casper prep by reading news articles so that you're up to date with current events. You can also begin reviewing ethics. And of course, since Casper is a test of your personal characteristics, spend some time reflecting on your own past experiences and how they've helped you develop your own problem solving, conflict resolution, or collaboration skills. 3. Understand the timing. The Casper test is like an MMI, but without being given the time to prepare your response and having less time to state your answer. You'll have 5 minutes to type answers for 3 questions presented in each station. It also takes more time to respond in writing rather than verbally. So for this reason, most applicants find that providing what they think is enough of a response to be extremely stressful. If you can focus on the quality, not the quantity of your response, then you'll already have an advantage to submitting your answers in a time crunch. 4. Learn how the Casper test is really evaluated. You might hear that there are no right or wrong answers on a Casper test. Casper raters don't have an answer key, so there technically is no single right answer. But what you need to know is that responses are analyzed to see if they reflect the qualities of a good, moral professional. And if they come across as unprofessional, it can result in a red flag for an entire test. Tip number 5. Give yourself enough time. Be sure to set aside the necessary amount of time to study for your Casper test. In our experience, our most successful students need 6 to 8 weeks to prepare for Casper, but we've had students who need up to 12 weeks and some who get ready in just 1 to 2 weeks. Remember, this is personalized, and all of our Casper test prep programs are tailored to your level of preparation at baseline. More importantly, they've been proven to improve applicants' practice scores by up to 23%. 6. Be your best self. You need to avoid just being yourself. Now, you might be thinking that's an unusual thing to say, but the reason that you should avoid being yourself is because being yourself is being your current self instead of your best self. Being yourself implies that you'll remain the same and that you don't need to grow, improve yourself, learn new skills, and make changes. One person's current self may not be able to run 800 meters, but through training and preparation, their best self could run a half marathon. Remember, your best self is always changing and always evolving. Your best self yesterday may not be your best self tomorrow. So let's go back to the person who can run a half marathon. Perhaps their next goal is to run a full marathon. The opportunity for self-improvement and growth will always exist, but will you take it? If you continue to just be yourself, you will never improve. 7. Review practice questions and expert responses. Reviewing practice questions and expert responses will help you internalize the workings of strong, effective responses. The point is not to memorize content in reviewing such questions and answers. The point is to develop a particular set of tools for answering questions in a way that is reflective of you and your own experiences. Tip number 8. Practice with realistic simulations. While you'll want to spend some time familiarizing yourself with questions and answer types, you'll need to move from that to realistic simulations that are timed. And you'll need both video and text station formats to really become familiar with the Casper test. The familiarity will help you to know what to expect, feeling comfortable in the test environment, and mitigate nerves, stress, and anxiety. 9. Develop answer strategies. A big key to a successful Casper prep is having answer strategies for each of the Casper question types. You must design an approach to tackle any question category that you may face, of which there are 3. There's situational or scenario questions. And when you're faced with a Casper scenario follow-up question, it's important to understand your role and what kind of issue that you're being presented with, such as an ethical dilemma, professional boundaries, or conflict resolution. Most importantly, you must identify the most vulnerable party in the situation or the main issue of the scenario. Once you identify the issue, you must outline practical solutions to resolve the situation. The second type are policy questions. To prepare for questions in the policy category, you should research current events, social and political issues, and challenges facing the profession that you're trying to join. And of course, there are personal questions. Personal questions are meant to assess how you react in certain situations. The question may deal with professional boundaries, ethical or moral dilemmas, conflict resolutions, and other issues. Your answer should demonstrate to the evaluator that you know how to handle yourself in a situation. Tip number 10, get expert one-on-one feedback. Mentorship, coaching, and formative feedback are crucial in developing expertise. If we're not consulting with professionals who can give us an objective evaluation of our work, then we're likely not to reach our full potential. At BMO, our Casper test prep feedback sessions show you how to prepare for Casper by allowing our experts to review your answers, highlight exactly what you're doing well and what still needs work. And also they help you identify errors or weaknesses that you may not see yourself simply because you're not trained to see them yet. Those are our top 10 tips to help you ace the Casper test. Read our blog to read more about Casper test prep. I've included the link in the description of this video for easy access. And if you'd like us to help you ace your Casper test, visit caspertestprep.com to schedule your free initial consultation. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And if you have any questions about Casper test prep that I didn't cover, let me know in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget that we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for your chance to win. Thanks for watching and see you next time.